Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Government bypasses the parliament to introduce ordinances one after the other, raising question on the effectiveness of parliament. Opposition expresses concerns. Political parties lack clarity on climate change agenda, translating into government's poor representation at international climate change forums as Nepal struggles to make a mark. Los Angeles declares health emergency due to poor air quality. California governor calls for an independent probe into how fire hydrants ran out of water. And APF solidifies its lead at the ENFA Women's League table with a 3-1 win over 3-1 Army. Remains undefeated in 4 games. The government has attempted to amend laws through ordinances once again at a time of delay in calling the Parliament's winter session. After issuing an ordinance for Cooperatives Act on the 20th last month, the government on Friday presented 3 more ordinances to the President. The government on Friday sent 3 ordinances to the Office of the President for authentication. This includes ordinance to amend the Some Nepal Acts, Lands Act and Foreign Investment Act. Few of the proposed provisions include reconciliation and compensations to victims during implementation of court's decision in the cases fought by the government, and flexibility in the fine amount to the guilty. It also includes provisions for freezing of assets and means and tools used to execute the crime. Earlier, provision required the convicted to stay in jail if they were unable to pay the full amount in fines. However, the new proposal allows them to avoid imprisonment if they are able to submit 15% in first installment. In order to make government works efficient and simple, provisions have been proposed to reach any decisions within 7 days or face action. The latest ordinances also include amendments to bring into use the Nagarik app for service delivery. Provisions have also been floated to allow Nepali IT companies to invest abroad and repatriate earnings and establish branches abroad. The government says new provisions also intend to ease the process of closing a business, lifting fines for those that fail to do any business. The government has also proposed to allow the Revenue Investigation Office the authority to sort out cases of up to 30 million rupees. Likewise, non-resident Nepalese who stay in Nepal for 10 years will be allowed free visa as per the new ordinance. Any NRN with Nepalese citizenship can start a company without having to take approval as a foreign investment. The government has also sought to amend laws to allow service industry in the special economic zones. The government has also proposed to expedite conflict resolution in project contracts, implement age limit of workers to 60 from 58, include teachers in the retirement fund, and to gradually make national ID card mandatory to enroll in Social Security Fund, among others. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we asked you what's your take on civil servants threatening of waging a protest over proposal to scrap party-specific trade unions through Federal Civil Service Bill. 15% voted for option A, piling pressure on people's representatives, 80% for B, result of party protection, and 5% for C, seeking for rights. Here's today's question. What's your take on the government introducing ordinance bypassing the parliament? Your options are A, underestimating the parliament, B, high-handedness of the ruling alliance, and C, exercising authority. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now, climate change makes it to each of the political parties' manifesto during election. However, they have lacked a follow-up. The lack of clarity translates into government's representation at international climate change forums, where Nepal has been struggling to make a mark. Main opposition CPN Maoist Center last week, through its Central Committee meeting, renamed the Department of Forest and Environment to Forest, Environment and Climate Change. Climate change makes it on the table of discussion among parties and at the parliament. However, parties have yet to issue official stances on the matter.
संसदमा यसलाई छलफल गरेर त्यहाँबाट पारित भएपछि त त्यो सबै दलको र सिङ्गो देशको एउटा साझा प्रस्ताव बन्छ, साझा संकल्प बन्छ भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ यसलाई चाहिँ संसदको संकल्प प्रस्तावको रूपमा संसदमा यसलाई छलफलको विषय बनाएर लैजानुपर्छ भन्ने लागेको छ र म त्यो तयारीमा पनि छु।
पूर्व मन्त्री र वर्तमान मन्त्रीहरूलाई चाहिँ हामी राखेर कुराकानी गर्छौँ। त्यसपछि हामी अन्तर पार्टी विभिन्न पार्टीका मानिसहरूसँग चाहिँ उहाँको प्रतिनिधिहरूसँग पनि हामी कुराकानी गर्छौँ। एउटा चाहिँ नेसनल कन्सेन्सस, एउटा राष्ट्रिय सहमति निर्माण गरेर हैन जलवायु परिवर्तनको असरलाई कम गर्ने जुन नीतिहरू हो त्यो नीति या कानुनहरू कसरी हामी निर्माण गर्न सक्छौँ पार्लियामेन्टमा, किनभने यो सबैको सामूहिक विषय हो।
Ruling CPN-UML and Nepali Congress, opposition Rashtra Swatantra Party, among others, have all included climate change in their election manifestos. However, they failed to follow up after election. Climate change experts say the issue has been limited to talk for the government and its officials. A lack of common opinion among the parties is evident, especially during Nepal's participation at international climate change forums.
खाली प्रश्नहरू मात्रै गर्ने, प्रश्न पनि कर्मचारीहरूलाई गर्ने, यो खालकोले त अब जलवायु परिवर्तनको यत्रो ठुलो चुनौतीपूर्ण कुरा छ कि यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले यो प्रश्न गरेर हुँदैन। यसलाई चाहिँ सामूहिक रूपमा सबैले चाहिँ अपनत्व लिनुपर्छ र विगत केही समयदेखि त्यसरी विभिन्न राजनीतिक दलहरूले पनि आफूले आफ्नो मुद्दा जलवायु परिवर्तनका मुद्दाहरू राख्दै गएको चाहिँ देखिएको छ। त्यो चाहिँ सुखद पक्ष हो, तर यसमा अझै पनि राष्ट्रिय एकता, राष्ट्रिय सहमति जलवायु परिवर्तनका विषयमा आउनुपर्ने चाहिँ देखिएको छ।
कुनै राजनीतिक रङ नदिकन यसमा अझ बढी मानिसको प्रत्यक्ष जीवनसँगै सम्बन्धित, जीविकोपार्जनसँग सम्बन्धित र देशको आर्थिक समृद्धिसँग सम्बन्धित भएकोले गर्दा सबै एक भएर अगाडि बढ्न अत्यन्तै जरुरी छ।
राजनीतिक पार्टीहरूले पनि समग्रमा एक धारणा बनाउनु पर्नेछ जलवायु परिवर्तन सम्बन्धी। हामीलाई चाहिँ अहिले जलवायु परिवर्तनको वित्त नेपालमा भित्र्याउनु पर्ने छ र त्यसकारणले चाहिँ सबै समग्र पार्टी मिलेर एउटै धारणा बनायो भने चाहिँ हामीलाई काम गर्न सजिलो हुन्छ।
Although the government gives priority to climate change issue while forming policies and program, it has backtracked on action during budget allocation. This, analysts say, has dented government climate goals and donor agencies' interest in providing resources.
राजनीतिक इच्छाशक्ति सैद्धान्तिक रूपमा एकदम राम्रो छ, व्यवहारिक रूपमा अझै चाहिँ राजनीतिक इच्छाशक्तिहरूले जसरी आफ्नो घोषणापत्रमा र सरकारको नीति तथा कार्यक्रममा र सरकारको बजेटमा विषयवस्तुहरूलाई समावेश गरिन्छ, त्यो सन्दर्भमा अझै हामी धेरै प्रभावकारी हुनुपर्छ र घरभित्र धेरै प्रभावकारी हुन सकियो भने घर बाहिर भनेको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय समुदाय समक्ष प्रस्तुत हुँदा जलवायु न्यायको पक्षमा नेपालले राम्रो धारणा बनाएर जान सक्छ।
Experts call on the government for clarity on climate change policies, which is directly linked to loss and damage claims, which means political parties should reach a common understanding on climate change.
We'll take a short break here. More news coming up. Capital expenditure has remained below expectations like in previous year, despite the lapse of almost 6 months of the ongoing fiscal year. In the past 6 months, the government has struggled to even spend 16% of the budget allocated for development works for the fiscal. According to the Office of the Auditor General, between the Nepalese month of Shravan and Posh this year, capital expenditure stands at 15.21%, which is lower than 15.51% last year during the same period. Of the 352 billion rupees allocated so far, just around 53 billion 580 million rupees have been spent, raising question on the capability of the government. The progress at Ministry of Physical Infrastructure, which has the maximum number of construction projects, has only spent 21% of its budget so far.
असोजपछि भर्खर 1.5 महिना भएको हुँदै अब यो 3-4 महिना चाहिँ निकै यसमा उल्लेख्य सुधार हुन्छ भन्ने हामीले लागिरहेको छ र अहिले पनि अब नेशनल एभरेज तपाईले भनिहाल्नु भयो यहाँले 14% कन्ट्रीको हुँदाखेरि हाम्रो 21% जति छ र यो गत वर्षको भन्दा कम होइन। गत वर्ष यही अवधिमा 18% थियो भनेपछि गत वर्ष भन्दा सुधारकै अवस्था छ। अब बिस्तारै तर यो अपेक्षाकृत हुनुपर्ने अहिले करिब 35-40% को हाराहारीमा हुनुपर्ने हो टोटल हिसाबले हैन, त्यो चाहिँ भएको छैन र अब मेरो विचारमा अब एकदमै वर्किङ सिजन पनि भएको र अहिले देशभरि धमाधम काम भइरहेको अवस्था भएको हुनाले यो 2-3 महिनामा चाहिँ यसमा उल्लेख्य सुधार हुन्छ भन्ने मलाई लाग्छ।
The first quarter report by National Statistics Office has stated the progress of construction sector is at negative. Experts attribute the scenario to lack of coordination between government entities, contracts given for lower rates, lack of timely and easy supply of construction materials, among others.
अन्तर्निकायको समन्वयको लागि एउटा अलि गतिले संयन्त्र आवश्यक देखिएको छ नत्र भने एउटा सचिवले अर्को सचिवलाई नटेर्ने अनि एउटा निकायले अर्को निकायलाई नटेर्ने जबकि सबै निकायहरू एउटै अब्जेक्टिभको लागि काम गरिरहेका छन् गभर्नमेन्टको लागि त्यसलाई समन्वय गर्नको लागि कमसेकम उपप्रधानमन्त्री स्तरको एउटा उच्चस्तरीय संयन्त्र ठुला योजना प्राथमिकताका योजनाहरूको लागि बनाउनुपर्छ र कहीँ समस्या देखिने बित्तिकै त्यसलाई तत्काल सम्बन्धित मान्छे बोलाएर समाधानको प्रयास गरिहाल्नुपर्छ।
सरकारको उदासीनता, सरकारले गर्नुपर्ने एउटा नीतिगत निर्णय, सरकारको एउटा दृष्टिकोण भन्छ नि भिजन, सरकारको भिजन, यो सबै चिजलाई छोड्ने हो भने सरकारको हेलचेक्रे। यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यो निर्माण अवस्था यो यस्तै लथालिङ्ग अवस्थामा छ र यो निरन्तरता जान्छ।
Meanwhile, construction companies have been agitated, saying they have yet to receive almost 40 billion rupees in outstanding payments.
मूल्य चाहिँ अत्यधिक रूपमा वृद्धि भएको छ र सरकार मौन छ। हामीले सरकारलाई बारम्बार भनिरहेको छु कि यो सिमेन्ट उद्योगीहरूले चाहिँ कार्टेलिङ गरेर उत्पादनलाई कटौती गरेर कालोबजारी गरेर चाहिँ सिमेन्टको मूल्य अत्यधिक रूपमा बढाएको छ भनिरहेको छौँ, तर त्यो कुरामा सरकार मौन छ। भन्दा यावत कुराहरूले चाहिँ पूर्वाधारलाई अगाडि बढाउन दिएको छैन।
The government has failed to address issues seen in the sector every year for the past 1 decade, and it is highly likely that the failure to utilize development budget will continue this year as well. And in this context, in our Public Voice segment, today we've asked in several provinces what they think of the government's capital expenditure struggling to go above 16%. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
दल भनौँ अब सरकार खिचेतानीको कारणले गर्दाखेरि पनि हो।
अन्तिम चरणमा गएर मात्रै यो चाहिँ सम्झौताहरू हुने ठेक्कापट्टा हुने भएको कारणले गर्दा नै चाहिँ त्यो विकासमा चाहिँ यो खर्च नभएको।
साउनबाट बजेट कार्यान्वयनमा जान्छ तर ठेक्का प्रक्रिया दशैं पछाडि मात्रै हुन्छ। त्यसको पनि कति निश्चित पर्सेन्ट 15% काम गरेपछि मात्रै त्यो 10% भुक्तानी गर्ने भन्ने जुन सिस्टम छ नि यो सिस्टमका कारणले खर्च नगरेको।
सरकारसँग विज्ञताको अभाव पनि हुन सक्छ।
चालु खर्च मात्र गरेर चाहिँ देशलाई अगाडि बढाउनु एकदम हाम्रो देशको लागि नाजुक हो। यसको लागि हामी नेतृत्ववर्गले सोच्नै पर्छ।
कुर्सीको खेलमा मात्रै छ, विकासमा ध्यानै छैन। कसरी चाहिँ बजेट चाहिँ पुरा खर्च हुन सक्दछ।
साना साना योजनाहरू छरपष्ट रहने, बजेट पास भइहाल्ने।
आर्थिक वर्षको चाहिँ विशेष गरी अन्तिम महिना जेठ र असारमा चाहिँ बढी खर्च गर्ने र अरू महिनाहरूमा खासै खर्च नगर्ने प्रचलनले गर्दाखेरि नै हो। यो
कार्यकर्ता र आफ्नो पार्टीको सहयोगीहरूलाई मात्रै सेवा दिइराखेको मलाई चाहिँ लाग्छ।
कुनै पनि खर्च गर्नलाई त्यसको नीतिगत निर्णय गर्नलाई हामी जुन द्रुत ढङ्गले गर्नुपर्ने हो त्यो गर्न सक्दैनौँ।
सरकारको अस्थिरता र कार्यक्रम ठिक समयमा चाहिँ नबन्नु र त्यसलाई कार्यान्वयनमा ढिलाइ हुनु नै मुख्य कारण हो।
Time now for international update. Firefighters have reported some progress in the days-long battle against deadly wildfires in Los Angeles, but more than 100,000 residents remain under evacuation orders. Officials have confirmed at least 11 deaths, but say it's not yet safe to assess the true total. Los Angeles authorities have declared a local health emergency due to poor air quality as fire ash and smoke blanket the area. Firefighters are racing to make progress ahead of more wind and dry conditions. The coastal Palisades fire is at least 11% contained, but now moving east, with residents in Encino, West LA and Brentwood, which are home to Getty Center and UCLA, under new warnings or orders. The Eaton fire in Altadena is 15% contained, with firefighters reporting favorable conditions overnight. California's governor called for an independent investigation into what caused some hydrants to lose water pressure during the heights of this week's firefights. At least 6 fires are burning, with newest blaze called the Archer Fire that began on Friday. U.S. President Joe Biden described Los Angeles as a war scene while warning the death toll is likely to increase. We've got more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break. Welcome back. It's time now for Sports Update.
Sports News.
Armed police force has widened the margin of its lead in the ENFA Women's League table with a 3-1 win over 3-1 Army in departmental derby today. The team is also the only one in the league to remain undefeated in 4 matches. Chandra Bhandari had the chance to open the scoring for Army in the 8th minute after she snatched the ball from Geeta Rana. However, she failed to find the net after a 1 versus 1 situation with APF custodian. After that, Army lost its momentum. While APF performed well enough in the first half, it could not open its account either. APF's goalkeeper Savitri Kishan was injured in the first 5 minutes of the match. The team has only 2 goalkeepers in the ongoing league. Nisha Thokar gave APF the lead in the 60th minute as she headed in the corner pass by Anita Basnet. Bimala Thapa equalized for Army in the 70th minute, utilizing a rebound of APF's goalkeeper. However, Anita scored in the 85th minute and Preeti Rai scored from a distance to seal the match at 3-1 for APF. Armed police force is at the top of the league table with 12 points from 4 matches. Army is in the 2nd position with 7 points, followed by police in the 3rd position with 7 points as well. Both Army and police have been defeated by APF. Bagmati are in the 4th position while Walling are at the bottom of the points table with no points. 5 teams are in contention at the Super League round. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.